Monkey D Luffy is the main protagonist of One Piece, one of the longest-running and most popular manga and anime series created by Eiichiro Oda. Luffy is known for his energetic, carefree, and optimistic personality, coupled with an unshakable will to achieve his goal of becoming the Pirate King by finding the legendary treasure known as the One Piece. Here's a detailed breakdown of his character, powers, and background. 1. Basic information. Full name: Monkey D. Luffy. Nickname: Straw Hat. Luffy, due to the iconic straw hat he wears, given to him by his idol, the pirate Shanks. Age: 17 years old at the start of the series, 19 after the time skip. Occupation: Captain of the Straw Hat. Pirates. Affiliation: Straw Hat. Pirates part of the Worst Generation, a group of powerful rookie pirates. Bounty: Luffy's bounty has steadily increased over time due to his exploits and battles. As of recent arcs, his bounty is over 3 billion berries. 2. Personality. Luffy is a fun-loving, adventurous, and somewhat simple-minded individual. He is easily distracted by food, particularly meat, and values his friends and crew deeply. Despite his carefree nature, Luffy possesses strong leadership qualities, standing up for what he believes is right and showing tremendous courage in the face of danger. Distracted by food, particularly meat, and values his friends and crew deeply. Despite his carefree nature, Luffy possesses strong leadership qualities, standing up for what he believes is right and showing tremendous courage in the face of danger. Key traits: unbreakable will. Luffy never gives up on his dream or his friends, even when facing overwhelming odds. Loyalty. Luffy is fiercely loyal to his crew and allies, willing to go to extreme lengths to protect them. Mischievous. He often acts on impulse, leading to humorous and sometimes chaotic situations. Freedom-loving. His ultimate goal of becoming the Pirate King isn't for the power, but for the freedom to live his life without constraints. 3. Powers and abilities. Luffy's primary strength comes from the devil fruit he ate, but his abilities have evolved over time. Gomu Gomu no Mi. Luffy ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit that turned his body into rubber. This gave him the ability to stretch and twist his body in elastic ways. As a result, Luffy is immune to blunt force attacks, and he can perform various combat techniques based on his rubbery nature. Gear techniques. 1. Gear. Second, Luffy enhances his physical speed and strength by pumping blood through his body faster, allowing for quicker movements and more powerful attacks. 2. Gear. Third, Luffy inflates his bones, making parts of his body huge and giving him massive strength, though it initially shrinks him down after use. 3. Gear. Fourth, Luffy inflates his muscles and coats them with haki, a special energy, transforming into a more powerful form with immense strength, speed, and elasticity. He has various forms of gear. Fourth, including Boundman, a bouncy, powerful form with high offense. Snakeman, a form focused on speed and agility. Tankman, a more defensive and bulky form. 4. Gear. Fifth, Nika. In this awakened form, Luffy can embody the mythical abilities of the sun god Nika, which gives him near-reality warping powers. This form is extremely powerful, and Luffy appears in a cartoonish, free-flowing state that lets him manipulate his rubber body and the environment with absurd, unpredictable properties. Haki. Luffy can use all 3 forms of haki, a mysterious spiritual energy used by strong fighters in the One Piece world. Kenbun Shoku Haki, observation haki, allows Luffy to sense others' presence and intentions, and at advanced levels, predict attacks. Usoshoku Haki, armament haki, allows Luffy to coat parts of his body with an invisible armor that can defend against attacks and increase offensive power. He can also infuse it with his gear attacks. Haoshoku Haki, conqueror's haki, a rare form of haki that allows Luffy to dominate the will of others, knocking out weaker opponents and clashing with other strong-willed users. Advanced mastery lets him infuse this haki into his attacks for even greater power. 4. Background and history. Childhood. Luffy grew up in Fuchsia Village, where he met and idolized the pirate, red-haired Shanks, who gave him his straw hat. Luffy admired Shanks' adventurous spirit and decided to become a pirate himself. At age 7, he accidentally ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Inspiration. Luffy's main inspirations come from Shanks, who gave him his famous straw hat, and his grandfather, Monkey D. Garp, a Marine Vice Admiral. Despite Garp's attempts to turn Luffy into a Marine, Luffy chose the pirate life. Siblings. Luffy is adopted brothers with Portgas D. Ace, who became the 2nd Division commander of Whitebeard's pirates, and Sabo, who became the 2nd in command of the Revolutionary Army. They made a pact as children to live freely on the seas. 5. Crew and allies. Luffy is the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, a crew he built while traveling the world. Some key members include Roronoa Zoro, his swordsman and first mate; Nami, the navigator; Usopp, the sniper; Sanji, the cook; Tony Chopper, the doctor; Nico Robin, the archaeologist; Frankie, the shipwright; Brook, the musician; Jinbei, the helmsman and a fishman. 6. Role in the series. Throughout the series, Luffy and his crew journey through various islands and face increasingly powerful enemies. Some of his notable accomplishments include defeating the Shichibukai warlords. Luffy has fought and defeated several members of the warlords, including Crocodile, Doflamingo, and Gecko Moria. Battle at Marineford. Luffy played a central role in the Marineford War, attempting to rescue his brother Ace, although Ace tragically died in his arms. Confronting the 4 Emperors. Yonko. Luffy has clashed with powerful pirates known as Yonko, including Big Mom and Kaido, and eventually defeats Kaido, positioning himself as one of the top pirate contenders. Straw Hat Grand Fleet. After the Dressrosa arc, Luffy inadvertently became the leader of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, a powerful coalition of pirate crews loyal to him. 7. The D Legacy. Luffy carries the D initial, which is part of a mysterious legacy in the One Piece world. Individuals with this initial are known as the D Clan, and they are believed to be fated enemies of the Celestial Dragons, the world's ruling aristocracy. The meaning and importance of the D is still largely unexplored in the series, but it hints at Luffy's significant role in the world's future. 8. Themes surrounding Luffy. Freedom versus oppression. Luffy embodies the theme of freedom. His desire to become Pirate King symbolizes absolute freedom, and throughout the series he fights to liberate people from tyranny and oppression. Friendship and loyalty. Luffy's relationships with his crew and allies are one of the driving forces of the story. His ability to inspire and bring people together has made him a central figure in many revolutions against oppression. Inherited will. One Piece emphasizes the idea of inherited will, where people pass on their dreams and legacies to the next generation. Luffy carries the will of Roger, the previous Pirate King, Shanks, Ace, and others as he pursues his dream. Conclusion. Monkey D. Luffy is not just a typical shonen protagonist. His unyielding spirit, boundless optimism, and devotion to his crew have made him an iconic character in anime history. His journey to become Pirate King is filled with countless adventures, battles, and emotional moments that resonate with fans around the world. As the story of One Piece continues, Luffy's destiny and the mysteries of the world he inhabits are still unfolding.